Welcome. Welcome to Record of Ragnarok. Chapter 104. Oh, I was just looking at the thing and it says updated an hour ago for me, so wow. I really am on it this time, aren't I? I mean, I missed work today, so what else am I gonna do but read? I actually have time for once. Crazy, right? So, anyway, I got nothing else to say. I want to keep reading because we got Loki's whole reason for him being who he is, all because of Brunhilde, and of course, being the reason that framed Sieg and sent him to Tartarus, you know, so wild. And then, of course, he has the gall to be like, "Are you smiling now? Haha, I'm making you laugh," and she's like, you know, dead inside. And he's like, "Why?" And then he gets shot in the head. Well, actually, he got shot in the head before. Then it showed his backstory, and then it showed him getting shot in the head at the end of last chapter. And then he teleported behind Simo and was like, "I'll kill you." So that's it. Let's begin. Miscalculation and resolve. Wind whistling. The copies fade away. Oh, he's doing that on purpose then. If he got, if his fake got shot in the head, he's pretending that he's dead by fading away his own copies, right? Is that a way? That's like a tactic probably to, trick Simo? Great panel of him just laying in the snow dead, even though that's not him. The ring. Oh, I guess it all like fades out from the ring. Why are some of these panels smaller? That's weird. Okay. I know that, like, I shouldn't. I mean, I just always have used Comic K. That's just what I do. I don't know. Simo Haya's bullet has torn right through Loki's forehead. Dead silence! I forgot I'm voicing, Heimdall. Or, yeah. And the copy army he created with this ring is fading into mist. Is the match over? What incredible power! It tore through not just the shield, but his head too. That's our Simuna. What? Simu? Oh yeah, that was... Oh my god, how could I forget that was his, like, nickname in his name? Yeah. No, no way. Lord Loki was winning so one-sidedly. And it shows him up there in the distance. Gun has been fired. What organ will he use next is the real question. There he is. Loki's right behind him. What's he gonna do now that he's pinpointed his exact, like, he's right here. He is here. What will he do? Looks like another small panel. I guess I gotta deal with this. It's fine. I've dealt with this before. I've played these games before. It's now or never. Oh, that's coming out of his hand. I didn't even notice that. That's actually like sprouting from his palm. The Loki corpse was not the real Loki. Oh, was that like the same kind of... It's like when he made the Brunhilde, like, doll. He made a doll of himself. Let us rewind to just after the match began. After Loki summoned the trio of gods and sent them off towards Simo Haya. I know that oh wait, never mind. Let's up the ante. Cloaked in that darkness, I remember that, what he created was... Oh boy. The Heverdung is another name for Loki in the Eddas. It means roarer. So false god shadow, Hvedrung. That's a cool way of naming that. That oh, dude. Look at his smile while he's creating it as well. Look at that shit, man. That's all right. Makes sense to me. Makes sense to me. And it just has everything about him. His personality, his copy, everything. A copy of himself. All right, then. I leave it to you. Me? Okay. Me? And now, just according to plan. Yep. Crazy. And then the whole battle continues. And the clone, that means the clone in this battle was making more clones. So he has his abilities. That's crazy. Precisely immediately after the match began, Loki hid himself in the haze created by his Heimskringla, and he hid his true body in the battlefield so that Simo Häyhä, no, not even the audience saw him, even a single time after that. Yeah, he just, behind the tree, or I guess kind of within the tree from what this panel is showing, in the shadows, hiding. He gave to his clone his ring. Oh yeah, right, it's the ring that does, okay, right. He gave to his clone his ring and Valranot and made him fight Simo Häyhä. In other words, the one that died was just the fake he created. Indeed, in addition to Heimskringla's copy power that Loki had spoken of, he had 3 more abilities that he hadn't revealed to anyone. Whatever he touches, he inputs to copy anything. I can output the same thing. You know, I didn't really think of that. Like, do that to himself like that. The first is Hvidrung, the ability to create a single copy with power equal to his own. Oh, that's a lot of notes. The second is the ability to share consciousness and perspective with any and all of the copies he'd created. Oh, that makes sense. Zoom out one more time. Okay, another time. Oh, dude, he's got the bunny eyes. That is a cursed pet. That is scary, actually. God damn, peephole of the 9 worlds, New Hamar. And that's Norse mythology. All of existence is contained in 9 separate worlds, all connected by Yggdrasil, the world tree. Yeah, I've actually, yep, that makes sense. I know about that, actually. So he's seeing the world through that bunny's eyes. Dude, the way that panel is drawn, too, is so sick. The way it views, like, the bunny's view through here and then his view through up there. And the third, the ability to transform any of those linked copies into a gate. Oh god, so he can actually, like, yeah, he makes copies, he can put, like, his perspective within those copies, and then teleport, essentially, to whatever he copied and created, so he can go anywhere in the world. Oh my god. And materialize himself to their position. The Gate of Resurrection in Derufa. And in, oh, there's an L there, I'm sorry. Indurlifa is an Icelandic word. I just spit. In English translates to relive or to re-experience something. Sick. Sick. But he does that. He essentially teleports to the bunny. I'm guessing does it swap with him? Is the bunny where he was originally, or is the bunny gone now? In order to safely and definitively kill Simo Häyhä, using Heimskringla's 3 secret abilities, Loki had specifically chosen this battlefield. I get why he chose it now. However, his plan yielded one miscalculation. His opponent's abilities far exceeded his expectations. Yeah, that huge army in just a single shot. And even my copy, again, in just a single shot. Completely destroyed. Just what is this guy? I made a mistake here. He's a warrior that Hilde prepared specifically to kill me. My clone wasn't enough to take him out. And its clone was essentially himself with all of his abilities fully realized, and plus the ring. So it would have worked if there were no clones at play. I have to do it with my own 2 hands. Isn't that right, Hilde? Simo's breathing hard. Because again, what does he not have anymore? Like a kidney and a liver? Like, this is screwed, man. He definitely won't take his eyes off the corpse until he's sure it's gone to Niflheim. This is my best chance. Oh, that's true. Normally, well, ooh. Would Heimdall announce that Loki has lost? He would only say he's lost if he starts disintegrating, like how it happens to any person who loses. They start, disintegrating. So if that doesn't happen, Simo might, he'll think that he's still alive and he'll just keep his gun on him. So it's actually good for Loki, unless Heimdall says something. But would he say something in this situation? I don't know. The copy's going to fade back into mist any second now. Oh, okay, that will make that completely deletes what I was about to say. If the copy is going to fade away, then he'll definitely realize that it's a fake. Before that happens, I have to come up with some plan to kill him for sure. What do I do? I can't materialize in his position now that the link is broken. Which means there's no way for me to get my ring back right now. And without the ring, excuse me, I can only summon 4 copies at a time. Oh, okay. What's the best plan to take him out with just those pieces? Think. Just, oh, I keep messing up that. Think. He's trying to, formulate this plan, because he could just very much go right behind him and just, stab him, cut his head off, but Simo would hear that. He has the perception of a god, essentially. A bird flies above Simo. What does he realize? He realizes something. Did it have to do with the bird? He makes the blade go away. Hilde, take a good look, as I also bet my life. And he has the darkness, the black darkness within his hands as he's readying to essentially run at a speed, at a super speed. When one is cornered and pushed into their utmost limits, sometimes they can achieve unthinkable adaptation instantaneously. When faced with stress, he figured out a situation, I guess. That goes for gods and humans alike. And thus, the strongest trickster in Valhalla set the greatest trap of his life. And what was that? Because he saw the bird, so I can only assume it has to do with that bird, maybe? Great paneling, as always. Him still focusing on it. Step. Oh. It's... Okay, so he made another clone of Heracles. What? Heracles has reappeared? Does that mean that Loki is still alive? That is true, Heimdall. Camera's still focused on the corpse, too. The clone's corpse. How? What does this mean? Whoa! Even Buddha, yeah, he's like, what the fuck? Perna, spleen. Okay, spleen's gone. After confirming his enemy... Wait, is he gonna force him to, He could just force him to get rid of so many organs that he does just drop dead. After confirming his enemy, he fires it. Loading, aiming, and firing took only half a second. Wow. That's fast then, if that's the case. Already turned around and then just fired. Dude, okay. Okay. Oh, my bad. That Godspeed bullet. Damn. Pierced the heart, as planned. Is he about to do some crazy swap? Like, I can't. What? Sniping against the gods. Mielikki, Breath of the Fallen. And Mielikki is the Finnish goddess of forests and the hunt. That's a sick-ass name, that's for sure. Great panel again, snipes right through Heracles. Kolme, 3. 3? 3 what? You killed a lot of clones earlier, so that's not the third kill, technically. Unless you're talking about Heracles specifically. That's the third Heracles you've killed? That's why you're counting that? Unless he's counting his organs that he's killed. But no, he was always counting the people he's killed in his flashback, so. But either way, Heracles falls down, the clone falls. And in that instant, from down under, from under the ground, pops up Loki and Thor. At the sniper's unguarded, defenseless back, they appeared. Why is he doing it like... Because he could have snuck... He probably could have successfully snuck up on Simo, but he decided to do the initial distraction of Heracles and then pop up from the other side with Thor. But why? They appeared. Great panel, too. He's just screaming with his dual blades, and Thor with his hammer just going crazy. Oh! Ares is like, holy shit, oh my god! What? Lord Loki! It's Loki! Loki, it's Loki! He should have been dead! But the assassin's dagger has finally found a way to close in on Simo Haia! He's gonna turn around and take half a second to shoot again, but what's he gonna sacrifice? Is he gonna force him to sacrifice more shit? Wait. Wait a minute. Oh, how did I not understand before? You see the black darkness, the dark mist emanating off of Heracles' head. That's actually Loki. He disguised himself as Heracles, didn't he? That's the only thing I can think of. And he said it was a gamble, and it shot him right through here. Clearly, he survived. Yes. That's right. The one to kill you. Will be me. The ultimate disguise. He took that blow on purpose. The clown gets the last laugh. And I don't think Simo's he's none the wiser, actually. This panel is insane of him just disguising himself like this. Oh my god. Now that he is distracted and is going to try to shoot Loki, maybe not Thor, either one, he's going to turn around again, thinking that Heracles has been killed because he was shot through the heart, but it was clearly Loki the whole time. Dude, I don't even know anymore. How is this going to play out? Simo is so locked in, this comment says, because he could very much shoot the Loki on the other side and then take another half second to turn back around when he realizes probably that Loki is actually this in disguise still alive. I don't... Someone is saying that Loki, the current him, can't win. He's denying his own feelings, refuses to admit what he did wrong, and continued his path of selfishness. But Simo is doing everything he can to atone for his actions, even though he was forced into doing so. The base requirement is to admit the truth about Sieg and shake up Ragnarok that way. So long as he only looks at himself, he won't win. But that being said, this person who's saying this doesn't want Loki to die. Or no, they want Loki to win, but not die as an atonement. Oh man, I don't know. That's fascinating. I guess that, yeah. Hmm. Crazy what love can do to you, huh? Crazy, right? I don't know. I really like Simo, and I want him to win. But also Loki has grown on me. He kind of always had been ever since the beginning. But now like actually knowing everything about him, I feel like Ragnarok does that, where it makes you fight, or makes two people fight each other that you do actually have respect for and want to win. But at the end of the day, one of them has to die. So I don't know who I would want. Again, a hard decision once more. So, yeah. Hmm. Well, thanks for watching. I got nothing else. So, I'll see you in the next one that comes out. So, have a good one.